90% of new e-commerce businesses fail within the first 12 months for 4 basic reasons. Number 1, they are trying to sell products into a saturated market. 2, they are working on high volume of sales, low profit margins, and this leads to a cash crisis. 3, they haven't learnt any of the digital skills that are required to operate a business successfully and keep your overheads low and make a profit. 4, they have no control over the products they are selling. We will teach you all of the skills needed to overcome those 4 problems. Step 1, we will build you an e-commerce website and a business loaded with products that are in constant demand and are not a trend. Step 2, we will show you how to sell B2B. This is from one business to another, from your new business to other businesses. Step 3, we will teach you all of the digital skills that you need to operate this business as a single person operation and be successful and make a profit. Step 4, and this is probably the critical step, we're going to teach you, once you're in business and you've got products up online and selling them, we're going to teach you how to find your own product based on an existing product in the market, how you can copy it, how you can rebrand it in your own brand, how you can create your own product, and how you can control your business and your products just like I've done for the last 18 years. My name's Rob, and I own an Australian industrial sales platform called Spillright. And I also own this business here, Sellright, which is the digital side of my businesses, and create all the digital assets which allow Spillright to be the number 1 premier pneumatic vacuum manufacturer in Australia. So I basically create my own products and I sell them to other businesses. I pretty well do no face-to-face selling. Businesses contact me and say, we want this product or that product, or often they'll just send what's called a purchase order, and I'll get that via email and I'll prepare the product and ship it out. Now, my products are very expensive, so I don't need to sell many. This is a business that now runs on autopilot, and you've probably heard that term a lot, and it's a massive cliche, but in this sense it really does. It runs on autopilot. I do no advertising. I pretty well do no maintenance of the business now because my products are firmly established in Australia and globally, and so they just sell. They're not a trend. They're used throughout multiple industries all the time. So these products are selling whether it's raining or it's dry or it's hot or it's cold or the economy's on fire or the economy's in a recession. They're always selling, and they have for the last 18 years. I basically just sell one product. I have variations of this one product, but it's basically just one product. So this is what Sellright is going to do for you. We're going to create a new e-commerce business for you. We're going to load it up with some Spillright products just to start with, to give you experience in the process of selling to other businesses. You're going to learn every single aspect of selling to other businesses and the concepts behind how I've made Spillright into what it is. And it's just, now it's like a pension on steroids. I work 1 day a week. I have orders coming in that may be $5,000, $10,000, sometimes up to $20,000 in a single order. And these are products which I assemble myself. I have all the parts made here in Australia, and I just put them together like an IKEA table. It's really easy and it's seriously lucrative. It's highly profitable. And I just don't stress. It's just a business that ticks along, and it's ticked along for 18 years. And I've got to the stage now where I'm thinking, okay, I've got all this spare time. I'm going to show other people exactly how I do it. This is not a business with millions of competitors. It's a business with low competition. And that's part of the beauty of this style of business. You're selling to other businesses, but you're selling them products that they actually need to run their operation. So it's completely different from selling, say, the latest bamboo straw or selling a beach towel, which is in demand. Those things come into demand quickly and they go out of demand really quickly. And the other problem is you have every person wanting to sell the same thing. And when that happens, it means that the price drops. You're going to have to compete with people on price. And if you're selling online, competing with other businesses, mainly with the price, the lower you go, the more you sell, then that's a business doomed to fail. When you're selling B2B to other businesses, These businesses need your products all the time. And it's not just a matter of creating one product and just hoping that sells forever. You need to evolve. My products have evolved with the times, but because I have a wide skill set now, digital skill set, I can change my business very quickly. I can modify the price. I can change the actual descriptions of the products. I can do all the things that are needed to change a business quickly. I can change my products quickly. I can modify them. I can upgrade them. I can just put them in a different direction, which is what I do. And it's so easy now. It's all based on one single product for my business. And so this Sell Right is going to show you exactly how to do that. So you're going to learn skills that you're not going to find anywhere else. You're not going to find these in a book. You're going to learn them from my business. This is what allows my business to run every week, making thousands of dollars, and I do no face-to-face selling. So please have a look at some of the packages here available. Contact me directly and I will have a one-to-one session with you, and I'll explain in detail exactly how Sell Right can benefit you and how you can get an e-commerce business up and running and start to plan how you're going to create your own product, just like I've done, and take control of your life, take control of your business, and basically take control of your future. Okay, so what exactly are you going to get? Well, you're going to get a website, an e-commerce website, which is going to be loaded with Sell Right products to start with. This is the whole process of learning B2B sales. Now, not everybody is going to think to themselves, I want to create my own product. I don't really want to do that. Well, that's fine. If you just want to create a business where you're selling products to other businesses, like a B2B sales platform, which is what I specialize in, then you can start off with Sell Right products, and I'm going to show you how to get new products, get new suppliers, and you can add whatever products you like to that website. It's going to be your website. You'll own it. It'll be your business. You don't have to sell Sell Right products. You can start with a Sell Right, then delete them and move on to something completely different if you want. But the Sell Right products will give you the foundation to understand what B2B selling is all about. And you'll get support from the manufacturer, which is myself. You're going to get complete support in regard to all the digital skills, the marketing, the sales, understanding how the website works, how to modify the website, every single thing that you need to run a modern e-commerce business, including accounting, writing copy for sales material, writing copy for SEO, which is search engine optimization. Every single thing that you need to run a modern e-commerce business, I'm going to teach you in the basic 12-week 3-month program, which is going to get you up and running. Now, if you think to yourself, look, I just want to sell products, I don't want to create my own product, you can go for one of the other packages, which I'll go through momentarily, where you can just sell Sell Right products to start with, and then you can branch out and add thousands of different products which are associated with this Sell Right product. So you don't just have to sell Sell Right, you can go into thousands of different B2B type products. Okay, so that's the website. You get the products, as you can see here. You get a mentor. You get the skill set that I've developed over the last 18 years. It's going to be all embedded into the training, and you're also going to have access to myself on a daily basis if you need. We're going to have Zoom calls, we're going to have online tutorials, I'm going to be giving you tips and tricks. You can ask me things, and because I know every aspect of my business intimately, there's basically nothing that I don't know. And I'm not trying to blow smoke up my bum, but I've done this for 18 years and I know every single aspect of it, what to expect, what not to expect, how to get around all these hurdles. That's the beauty of being in business in a single direction for a long time. You really fine tune it. You get to know how to deal with hurdles, and e-commerce is just, it's no different from a real business in a lot of aspects. And businesses have issues. You slow down on sales, and then you find out ways to get around that, how to improve that, how to modify your product range depending on what the market conditions are. There's a lot of different things you can learn from someone who's been in business for this length of time. And keep in mind, 90% of new e-commerce businesses fail within the first 12 months. So you're going to get sales and marketing lessons as we go through the 3-month training package. You're going to get systems and processes. And systems and processes means like how do I process an invoice? How do I create an invoice? What do I do when a company gives me a purchase order? The accounting side of things. What programs to use? When I'm trying to modify an image, how do I do that? What programs do I use for that? What's the best way to do it? What's the quickest way to do it? You're going to get your email set up for you. You're going to have a logo created. We're going to create a brand for you. So you're going to have a brand. It's not just going to be a website sitting up there with no direction. You're going to have a brand which you can build on. So we have 3 startup packages, and I'll just click over to those to give you a bit of an insight. The package inclusions shopping cart website, as I said, products, the business setup, and next to it you can see all the value of these things. Support Pro, which is the support, the mentor supporting and specialist product support, mentoring, training course, logo, product uploads, biz and technical support, Advertising Pro, which gives you an insight into how to advertise, specialist product info, the email support, as I said. Now, for some of the packages, you get a website link on the main Spillwright website. So if you were going to go for one of the larger packages, you get 100 Spillwright products and you get a link onto the main Spillwright website, which gives your business a massive boost to start with, because anybody who buys Spillwright products from me now, they're going to see your link on the homepage and they're going to say, oh, well, you're nearer, I'll go for you. So we'll just go to the package prices. So the first one is the Quick Start B2B product. Now that cost $11,900, but we're going to include a product value of $4,199 up to $6,400. So the actual investment for this first 3-month package is really between $6,500 and $7,701. So for under $7,000, you're going to get, under $7,700, you're going to get a e-commerce business. You're going to get training for 3 months. You're going to get products. You're going to learn exactly what I do and how you can copy the same concept and eventually create your own brand and your own products, if that's the way you want to do it. You might just think to yourself, look, I'd rather go for this middle one here because I'm not really interested in creating a product. I just want to sell other people's products, which is fine. If you want to sell other people's products, this is the perfect way to start. Start off with the Spillwright products. We'll include up to $13,000 worth of product in this second B2B industrial reseller. So you'll learn everything you need to understand how to run and operate this business. And this is a 6-month course, which gives you 6 months support, mentor support. Now, one of the things when you're getting into business, one of the biggest things, which is a problem, you start a business and you don't know who to turn to when things go belly up and you don't understand what's happened. You might get your website hacked and you think, oh, what do I do now? Well, in the training, we're going to go through exactly how you protect yourself against hackers, how you have a backup of your website that if something goes bad and someone hacks into your website, then you can reinstall the website in a matter of probably half an hour. You can redo it back to a version where it wasn't hacked. Now, when you load a lot of the software, which I'm going to show you how to do onto the back end of your website, you won't get hacked. I have probably 20 hacking attempts per day, sometimes even up to 30. And I have software that can see what's happening. And a lot of these aren't particularly people that are deliberately trying to hack your websites. They're what's called spam bots and malicious software bots, which are roaming the internet, trying to find weak spots in websites and get in and then just hold your website to ransom. So I show you exactly how I protect all of my websites so that just can't happen. Look, there's a lot to learn and it's an exciting business. So go through the website, have a look at all the information and the different products and the different packages. And if there's something that doesn't quite fit with what you're thinking, well, just call up and we can have a chat and see if we can develop something for you which is better suited to what you want. But look, it's an exciting way to make money. It's different from your normal just trying to sell bamboo straws to 1 million people who are all buying them from another 1 million suppliers. It's a very interesting way to make money. Once you get set up and running, it's a really solid way to have a long-term income online. Okay, so go through the website and contact me if this sounds like something you could get into. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the B2B Quick Start product creator. So The package costs $11,900. It goes for 3 months, but you're going to get a product which is valued between $4,199 and $6,400 included. So your actual investment is between $6,500 and $7,701. Now, with this, you're going to learn every single thing you need to learn about websites, for example. So if I just duck over here, this is one of my websites, and I have several. This is a shopping cart website with a whole lot of products on it. Now, as you can see, virtually all of these products have this little yellow box on top. Slightly different variations of the yellow box. That yellow box is the product that I created and designed 18 years ago. This has kept me in business for 18 years, selling every week, and I sell to all of the large companies in Australia. I sell to Qantas, BHP, Shell, Chevron, Minesites, Blackwoods, Department of Defence. I sell these products every single week to all of these large companies that pay a lot of money to me to buy these products. Now, I do no face-to-face selling. I do no advertising now. They know who Spillrite is because I've got an established brand. But when I started, I was just a small nobody like you probably are right now that has no business, no website, no brand. But I started this and I made a lot of mistakes along the way, but I fine-tuned the process. And so as I've fine-tuned the process, I've learned more and more. I've developed more and more skills, which is critical. If you want to be in business e-commerce, you need to have skills so that you're not paying a whole lot of money to get other people to do what you can do yourself. So for example, if we'll just pull this product up here. Now this product here sells for $7,590. I generally make about 70% sales margin on every product I create and sell. 70% sale margin means that if it's selling for $7,590, the cost is around 30% of that price, and I'm making 70%. So as you can imagine, if I sold one of these a week, I'd be absolutely laughing. Now, I don't sell this particular model every week, but I do sell all the other models. I sell other products. If we'll just go back to the home, the ones here that the most common one I sell would probably be, just let me have a look. It's what's called a drum top vac. Here it is over here. There is drum top vacuum. This particular one here, the 260 ATEX, wherever it is, it's his. Oh, here it is. Right. Oh, there. That one there. That's probably the most common one I sell. That sells for $4,199. I generally sell one of those a week, or one every second week, and then I'll sell another variation. But generally, one of these a week, going somewhere, going into a mine, or going to Qantas, or going to GrainCorp that do they do grain processing, so they need vacuums which are explosion proof. If we just go back to the other stainless steel one, I sell these ones into the UK. So I have a UK website, and the UK are buying them from me. So I mean, that's ridiculous. So I'm selling these all over the world. I've also licensed my products, and other people make my products in Canada, for example, and other places, South Africa, UK. So there's a lot that can be done when you create your own product. But look, I know some people are going to go, I don't want to create my own product. I just want an e-commerce business, and I just want to sell other people's products. That's fine. We're going to show you exactly how to do that, particularly B2B, because when you sell B2B, you're selling to other businesses. You're selling them products that they need to run their operation, and they need it to make a profit themselves. When you do that, it changes the dynamics. They're not buying from you because it's a trend or a fad. They're buying because they need your product to run their business, to run their operation. You're going to learn all of that in this 3-month, 12-week training course. So you get the website. You're going to get 2 days on site in the Gold Coast, and you're going to learn how to actually build products. I'm going to show you how I get these parts and how I put them together like an IKEA table, and how I have the parts in store ready to put together when the order comes in. So I don't scramble around trying to get parts and run out the door when an order comes in. When an order comes in, I generally tell the customer, okay, I'll have that ready within 3 or 4 days. I could do it that day, but I just don't want the stress or the running around and getting all worked up about a product. So I just let them know, pay me in advance, and I'll get this ready within 3 or 4 days generally, and then I build it in a couple of days' time. I like to have a relaxed lifestyle, and now I've got that with this business that just runs on autopilot. And I know autopilot is one of those cliches that's bandied around, but really this is one of those situations where everything's in place, the customers are in place, the products are in place, the demand is in place, the processes are in place, the facility to get your product to the customer, the website, the freight companies, it's all in place. Website management, I'm going to explain to you the difference about the websites. Back to this website. This is actually a Shopify website, but I do other websites as well. If you look at my main website, I'll just pull this one up here. I can't even spell right. Vacuums.com.au. This is the, no, that's not it. That's the back end. We don't want to go there. We just want to go to the main home of the website. This one here. This is what's called an open source website, and it has a shopping cart integrated into the open source, which I'm going to show you exactly how to do as well. So when we build a website for you, it'll be either it'll either be Shopify like that, or it'll be open source with a shopping cart integrated. This one here, I would say, is the better option because it has a lot of things that Shopify doesn't have. Well, Shopify can be expensive the more products you add to it, but it doesn't have the power of the SEO, and it doesn't have a lot of other things. So I have always used open source, and I find it's really it's very advantageous. Anyway, back to the sales. If we just go to the Quick Start Product Creator, there's a link here on the sales example and return on investment. So it'll show you the included product. So if we click that, that'll go to the no, it won't. That link, this one here will, the ATEX product. So this is what you're going to get included in the B2B Quick Start Product Creator. You're going to get a product like this, and as well as being able to sell it and get $4,199 as a minimum, this is how you're going to make a profit in the startup cost of the B2B package. But you're also going to learn how to make this product, because there's going to be 2 days in the Gold Coast, which will include actually assembling a product with me, and I'll show you the considerations you need to think about when you're going to make your own product. And we're going to do a lot of computer stuff, because I know that in all my years of teaching people and showing them bits and pieces in regard to the business, one of the things is understanding how the computers work, email, websites, hands-on computer experience is really valuable. So there's 2 days, there's 2 lots of 4 hours, I think it is, each day, building the product and also hands-on with the computers. So back to the B2B Quick Start. You get one of these products, and I'm going to show you how to either sell it as a standard product like that, or upgrade it and value add it and add all these other parts. And this will just be part of the process. You don't have to sell Spill-Right products down the line. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. I'm going to show you how to find the suppliers and millions of other products to add to your website, and this will be the fundamentals of how you create this business. We're going to create the business for you, but how you create your own brand and how you can start to look at products and customers and work out what products they need and use, and what can you create for them to create your own product exactly like I've done. Now, we're at a really interesting part in the planet's history with climate change and all sorts of things. There's a real thrust now to create carbon neutral or carbon free products and like basically help the planet. Now, whether you believe in planet warming or not, doesn't matter. There's a massive shift in consumer demand towards products which help the planet. And I'll just give you an example. If we go back to my main product range, this one here, the one here, the HEPA-Cyclone. I get a lot of demand for these products from big businesses because it's got what's called a HEPA filtration box on it, which limits the toxic particles going to the atmosphere. Now, 2 years ago, I would have sold one a year. Now I'm selling them probably every 6 weeks, and they're really expensive, up to $7,590 each. This is a perfect example of how, excuse me, things have changed in business. Businesses are asking me for these, so I make quite a few variations of them. They're really profitable and they're in demand now. So once you get a product that is relative to what's happening in the environment, in the industrial space, then you've got a product which is always going to be in demand, and that'll be all part of the training. Okay, thank you.